Good morning, Las Vegas. Early in the morning, it's so quiet and peaceful. We got started to go visit the new hotel that has been recently opened. But on the way, well, we got started very early because it was going to be very warm that day in the 100. But when you get up early, it's very peaceful. Nobody's out there except people getting to work or people are out doing the maintenance. Well, we try to stay in the hotel as much as possible. And so we walking through this corridor with the fancy shops and nice displays. That's one thing about Vegas. They do things in a big way. Okay, if you get early enough, then you could see the construction or repairs. I think there was a leak in this waterfall, so they were out there fixing it before it gets very, very hot. I think, well, I've done repairs like this, and it's a tedious task trying to figure out where the leak is. Well, back on the strip, uh, and we're still headed for that new hotel. Well, we run into construction. Well, we didn't actually run into the construction because we're working, but the poor people on the strip and the cars, they're blocked by this big construction equipment and this big hole in the ground. If you get early enough, you could see people doing the maintenance. Uh, a lot of the things are very clean because there's a lot of people doing the cleaning. Okay, we see the hotels to our left. Still a lot of open space. That is the famous Trump Tower. It feels isolated now. Okay, here we get into the glimpse of our this morning's destination. Okay, looking across the street, we see the older part to our left. Okay, we're almost there now. Yeah, I've been watching this construction. Of course, I didn't see anything for 2 years because we were locked down. But now they're ready. It's a new place with a lot of fresh new ideas, I think. Evidently, there's a few more things that need to come in, but all in all, it was a pretty nice place to visit. Uh, Unfortunately, because we started early to avoid the heat, some of the places were not open yet. In fact, most of the places were not open yet. See, here some says coming soon. So not everything is in place yet. Definitely, this is the place that we want to be coming back to in the future. Okay, this is the part that I heard about that I really wanted to go back to. Yeah, I heard a lot about this food court, and a lot of the unique foods are going to be served here. Like I said, we started too early, so we did not have time to stay that long to actually partake in it. Vegas is not a morning place. They're open late at night, but not so much in the early morning. So that's definitely a place that we will go back to. So now we cross the street. Uh, well, we're trying to get across the street. You can see the Trump Tower, very isolated. Okay, here's some new stuff that's going on. That's what I really love. I like to watch the new construction and how they evolve. I'm not sure what this is, but definitely we'll be checking it out in our next trip. We're back inside now, and 2 years ago when we were there was no sushi samba. Okay, this is a area that used to be just kind of a dirty alleyway for service trucks and thing, and they started to make this whole section, and it's really started to mature in the last 5 years or so. It feels very comfortable being there, although it was hot, but very uh, comfortable in that the scale is pedestrian. It's not where they put cars and people together. Okay, this area I didn't find as interesting, but I did see it when it was going up. I guess it's primarily for convention people, not much of interest to me. But it's kind of the expansion from the alleyway into this Ferris wheel like thing. And so it's really developed in this area. Oh, yeah, when this In N Out Burger first opened from California, I guess there was a major line people wanted to get in. But yeah, it's really developed. Okay, now we're back inside Caesars. Well, one thing about these casinos, they could recreate all kinds of places. I guess this is more like a European square or something like that. It's nice and cool. That's what I was in. Yeah, a lot of fakeness, but it's in a grandiose scale. Okay, this is another area that I have gone to in the past, and I saw it develop from nothing into this really great space. And in the course of the last 5 years or so, it's starting to develop. Well, when it first started, the trees were small. Now it's getting to be a full size. So even when the hot weather, it was feeling rather comfortable in areas under the tree. It was probably because of this arena that they had uh, redone this whole section. But now you go from one hotel, just kind of walk through a little bit of this garden, and you're in another one, the New York Hotel. So like I was saying, I really like Vegas. I like to see all this construction and development of area that was not much of anything into something great. Well, I'm a student of landscape architecture, but for 2 years, we were all involved with the School of Environmental Design. So land planning and city and things like that was all part of our curriculum. That plus the fact that I just like to see construction. So as much as I love Vegas, I really have not gambled at all. And in fact, I is don't never go for the gambling. We like the food, but I really like to see all this construction and how everything is developed. So I hope you enjoyed my little quick tour with me of my favorite Las Vegas. See you again real soon in another chapter. Goodbye.